Now, here's your host, Kenny Michaels.
All right, welcome to the show, everybody. I'm your host, Kenny Michaels. It is great to be here today. Welcome aboard. Thank you for making us a part of your day. And oh boy, are we striking gold or what? Holy smokes. China has been pulling silver from the global markets because demand is increasing. But yet there's a low supply of silver. So demand is increasing, supply is shrinking. You know what that means? Silver prices are going to soar. Get your retirement account, get your cash in the bank into physical silver. Not paper silver, that's garbage junk. Get physical silver. In the last year, silver's up 140%. It's crazy. Gold's up 50% in the last year. Bank of America is now saying because the peace talks failed with Iran, so war's going to continue now. So Bank of America is saying expect silver to triple. Hi-ho silver, baby. Gold will explode, silver will deliver. Period. Even our states in this country are stockpiling gold. And now they're encouraging gold-backed debit cards. There's a talk about gold-backed debit cards. In other words, why do I bring this up? I bring it up because everybody's heading to gold. Everything you see, gold-backed debit cards, central banks hoarding gold. Everything's gold, gold, gold. Even when President Trump talks, he's got gold behind him. Okay? The U.S. just brought $100 million worth of gold in from Venezuela. Every time, no matter where you look, everything is gold, gold, gold. Everything's gold, gold, gold. But your retirement account is in paper. And our government is mining for taxes. What does that mean? It means they're trying to get more taxes. And they're going after taxes in retirement accounts because they know that's where the money is, right? But if you strike gold, you keep a lot of your money and pay a lot less tax. Moving retirement accounts, 401ks, IRAs, 403bs, 457as, thrift savings plans. Moving those accounts to physical gold and silver means you keep more and Uncle Sam gets less. With everything going on in the world, now that peace talks have failed, you can expect a disastrous stock market coming up. That's for sure. Sheesh. And you can expect gold and silver to do its thing. Gold will explode, silver will deliver. Move your money, move your retirement accounts into physical gold and silver. The company to call, they're there right now. You can call right now Golden Crest Metals. They are unbelievably the best gold company out there. They're the only gold company promoted by Bloomberg nationwide. Their prices are unbelievable. You get, because they're so low priced, you get more ounces of gold, more ounces of silver. More ounces of gold, more ounces of silver means more money for you. Their number's 888-406-6222. They're there right now, 888-406-6222. If you want me to help you, and you want me to move your IRAs and your 401ks and your cash into physical gold, go to kennysgoldquiz.com. Just go to kennysgoldquiz.com, answer a couple questions. It'll come to my email. When I'm done on air today, I will call you. No problem. China is on an 8-year high of importing silver. When they do that, it tightens the supply of silver in the world. And what happens? It explodes. the tighter the supply, the bigger the demand. Boom! Silver's on its way. Thank you, Lone Ranger. Hi-ho, silver, baby. Moving your retirement account into physical metals is nothing short of brilliant, especially now. Come on, guys. You cannot sit in paper when you're near or at retirement age. And remember, I'm you. I'm 64. I'm a senior like you. And so I'm telling you now, I'm good looking, yes. Yes. But my IRA's in gold. My IRA's in silver. I'm killing it while everything else is falling apart. We can't afford to be in paper at our age when there's a war and inflation and tariffs, and you know the drill. Okay? Gold will explode, silver will deliver. And so now we're at a point where, do you realize that if you had $100,000 in a retirement account or in the bank, and you took that $100,000 out, and a year ago you put it into silver, or you moved into a silver IRA, today you'd have $250,000 on that $100,000. Now here's my question. Your IRA is sitting in the stock market. If it was $100,000 a year ago, what is it today? Maybe less? Might be a little more, but it certainly ain't $250, baby. But it would be if it was in silver. So, and product matters. There are some silver products that perform well. There's other silver products that don't. There's some gold products that perform well. There's other gold products that don't. Call Golden Crest Metals right now, 888-406-6222. Right now. They're there right now. Or go to kennysgoldquiz.com. kennysgoldquiz.com. You'll see me, the good-looking Kenny Michaels. Go on there, answer a couple of questions, come to my email, and I'll call you. All right, the number to get me live here on air right now, 888-961-0222. Again, 888-961-0222. We have open phone lines. Call into the show if you have a question about moving your money, your retirement account, or your cash into physical gold and silver. That's what I'm here for. The amazing Wendy is on phones today. Okay, be nice to her when she calls in. You have a question about moving into gold? Ring up that phone number, 888-961-0222. All right. So, peace talks have failed with Iran. Not surprising. And so now here we are. Gas is going to go crazy through the roof, cost-wise. The stock market's not going to react well to the fact that peace talks have failed. You're about to lose a lot of money. What do? You move to God's money. You move to physical metals. That's what you do. You move to physical metals. When the peace talks failed, J.P. Morgan said, gold to 12,000. Holy moly. Let's go, baby. Gold to 12,000. And in less than a month, we have a new Fed chair coming in. You know what that means? Low rates. Low interest rates. You think, oh, well, that's good. I get a lower mortgage. Oh, well, that's good. I get a lower car loan. Yeah, well, it ain't good if you got money in the bank and you're a senior and you're trying to make your money last till the Lord calls your name. Low rates ain't good. But low rates means an explosion for physical gold and silver. An explosion. Okay? You hear me end every show with, don't wait to buy gold and wait. Okay? Buy it now. We are getting to the point where gold is about to hit 5,000 again, and it's going to go upward from there. Now silver's going to triple. That's what they're saying. Bank of America called it. JP Morgan called it. Goldman Sachs called it. I say this because the higher those metals go, some of you are going to get priced out. Now, on top of all this, with Trump talking about repricing gold and silver, this could get to some crazy numbers. So you want to own it now. That makes sense, right? Now, one thing I'm going to focus on today, folks, is our local states in this country are stockpiling gold. That has never happened before. I'm telling you right now, okay? It ain't funny. Want to make money? Go to gold. Go to silver. Call Golden Crest Metals right now, 888-406-6222. What I love about these guys is their pricing is unbelievable. Unbelievable. They are one of, if not the most lowest priced gold companies out there, which means the lower you pay for the metal, the more ounces you get. The more ounces you get, the more money you make. As a senior, get the hell out of stocks. If you have an annuity, get the hell out of that piece of garbage for sure, right? Move into physical assets, move into gold, move into silver. Sit back, and with all this chaos that's going on, two things are for sure. I'm good looking, and gold and silver perform. Those two things are for sure. That's more sure than death and taxes. Think about it. That's more sure than death and taxes, for crying out loud. So, move your money. Now, when you move a retirement account, it's tax-free, penalty-free. You know that. Golden Crest Metals will do all the work for you at no charge. 888-406-6222. They're there right now. Or go to kennysgoldquiz.com. I don't care. Either one. There is no way today that you're going to make money in stocks. Not today. Those days are over. Gold and silver is now the number one most profitable investment in America. I am shocked with all the silver news from last week to this week. I'm blown away by how much silver China's pulled from the global markets. So when there's less of something and demand is high, you took the same class I did in high school called economics. What does it mean? Higher prices. Ladies and gentlemen, the days of gold and silver dipping are over. Peace talks have failed. The war is going to resume. It's going to intensify. Oil prices are going to soar. Gas prices are going to soar. And precious metals are going to soar. And in less than a month, we have a Fed chair coming in. A Fed chair. And that Fed chair's job is one thing and one thing only. Drop the interest rates. That's it. Once they drop those rates, you will see yet another surge in gold and silver. That is why you're seeing big companies, right? Bloomberg, Bank of America, Goldman Sachs, Robert Kiyosaki, JP Morgan Chase, Citigroup, Morgan Stanley. There's another one. Can't think of it now, but whatever. It don't matter. They're all claiming high numbers for physical metals. Now, there is something I want to talk about. I want to talk about the guy that's managing your financial account right now. He is a commission-based individual. You know that, right? He's paid by something called assets under management. It means the more money he manages, the more money he makes. But he doesn't have a license to sell you hard assets. So his interest is to keep you in something where he makes money and put you in something where he makes money. That's his interest. But you're 60, 65, 70. Maybe you're at the age where you're taking distributions from your retirement account. And you're getting slaughtered tax-wise. You're getting slaughtered. So He doesn't have your best interest at heart. He has his. This is your money and it's your time. Our government is mining for taxes. And they know where the money is. The money is not in a 30-year-old guy who has a job. That dude's got no money. Our government isn't stupid in the sense that they know where the money is that they want to tax. That money is in retirement accounts. That money's in a 65-year-old guy or 65-year-old woman's account who has had a 401k since she was 30 or he was 30, and that account has grown over 30 years. They know that's where the money is. So think about the disconnect here. It's crazy, man. Crazy. Think about the disconnect. The older you get, the more your retirement goes up. And then the government wants to take taxes from you when you take the money out. But your days of working are going down. You understand that, right? Your days of working are going down. So when your days of working are going down and your taxes are going up, and you need that money to live on, not a good recipe. Yuck. But here's what I do know. If you take that money and you move it to physical metals, and you strike gold in your retirement accounts, and you then take withdrawals and you withdraw on the metal itself, you save a lot of tax money. Okay? At our age, we're old, but we fight. We fight. Let's go. We fight to keep our dough until we go. Right? We keep our dough till we go. Gold will explode. Silver will deliver. They're mining for taxes, and they're going after retirement accounts. Once you move yours to gold, you're private. You're in good shape. Stay in paper, and you'll work till you're dead. By the way, Barron's is now quoting gold to 8,000 by the end of the year. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Gold to 8,000 by the end of the year. Bank of America now saying silver will be tripling. Of course, because China's hoarding so much silver now, they just had they're in an 8-year high of importing silver, which has tightened the supply. And on January 1 of this year, what did they do? They limited export of silver to the United States, tightening the supply even more. But the demand for silver is off the charts. Solar, electric car, AI development, Southern California Edison. Everybody's chasing silver. Tesla's complaining they can't get enough silver. Everybody's chasing silver. The Lone Ranger's like, I told you. Hi-ho silver, baby. And so what that does is it creates silver to explode. It's cheaper now than it will be in a week, in a month, in a year. Right? You can put silver in a retirement account. Physical silver. Don't buy the garbage paper. Don't let someone sell you silver stock. That's not silver. That's stock. Owning stock in Smith & Wesson is not the same thing as owning a gun. Right? Buy physical silver in your IRA. Golden Crest Metals will do it for you. The product matters. Product matters. Okay, these guys will put you in the right product, private from the government, tremendous growth, low risk, low tax, high growth. That's what you want when you're my age. I'm 64. I know. You're looking at me thinking, how is this dude 64? Look at him. Jack LaLanne, eat your heart out, baby. Okay? I know you're thinking, this guy looks like Brad Pitt. I get that all the time. I go to a restaurant, my wife and I go eat. Someone says, Mr. Pitt, can I have your autograph? Absolutely, sir. No problem. I get it. I get you're mesmerized by my good looks. I get it. But you got to be mesmerized in protecting your money. They're mining for taxes in your retirement account. Go strike gold. That's why I changed the name of the show to Striking Gold, because we're striking gold, baby. Okay? Think about this for a minute. And we're going to be hitting a break here shortly, but think about this for a minute. When you were younger, you went with your parents, you went somewhere, you used to pan for gold. Remember how fun that was, panning for gold? Remember? Knott's Berry Farm used to let us pan for gold when I was a kid. Just go to Knott's Berry Farm, that place you pan for gold. And you would pan for gold and get a little nugget, little gold nugget. Think about how excited you got. Woo! I'm rich. I got a little gold nugget. Woo! Well, think about how exciting it would be now to be in something that's up 50% in the last year, or silver's up 150% in the last year. Think about how exciting it will be when that retirement account goes from garbage paper to God's money. Think about that. Think about that when you're good to God's money and now you go to pay tax and you say, oh, I pay a lot less tax. Oh, this is good. This is good. And my account's going up while the whole world's falling apart. Oh, this is good. It's like panning for gold at Knott's Berry Farm and then going to have fried chicken right after. I'm telling you now. If you're a senior, if you're the age, call it 55 and up, move your retirement account into physical metals. Do it and do it now. Golden Crest Metals, they get you the right product. They are the cheapest gold company out there. You get more ounces from them than anyone else. Call them, 888-406-6222. They're there right now. Or, you want me to help you? Because you get the good looks with it? Go to kennysgoldquiz.com. Do it now. The number to get me live here, 888-961-0222. If you have a retirement account or cash, you want some questions answered about moving into gold, call me here live. We'll be right back. Okay, we are back. Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Kenny Michaels. We're striking gold this morning. Let's go, baby. Let's go. You can go to kennysgoldquiz.com. If you go there, you'll answer a couple questions. It'll come to my email. We'll find out what type of retirement account you have. I'll give you a call. We'll work it out. We'll get you into a tremendous journey. You know, I said something earlier in this show, and then I got to talk to you guys about those of you that have money in the bank. We got to talk about that. When you are sitting in stocks, in your IRA, your 401k, those types of accounts, today you're in high risk, a lot more tax to the government, and low growth, sometimes no growth, right? Many people are reaching out to me saying, Mr. Michaels, I listen to you every week. My account is dropping. Of course it is, but my age is getting older. So your retirement account's going downhill like it's dropping like a bomb on Iran. And your age is going up like the smoke from the bomb on Iran. You can't afford to have the account go down while your age goes up. That's a disaster. You can't stop the age from going up. Listen, I can't stop it. As good looking as I am, I can't stop it. But what I have done is created a method by which my age goes up and my IRA goes up. My age goes up and my cash goes up. So I always have enough because I'm in gold. I'm in silver. See, the bank would pay you what? 1%, 2%? If I put money in a CD today, my bank said, Mr. Michaels, if you put money in a CD with us, Mr. Michaels will give you 3%. And I looked the lady across the desk and I said, ma'am, if I put that same money in silver, I get 140% in a year. No thanks. No thanks on your CD, ma'am. So I tell you this because banks are in trouble. There was a big meeting with Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent and some of the big banking institutions. Things are not good on the books. Don't be surprised if we see more bank runs. I think they're coming. And again, every single week I do this show, the only people I care about are us seniors. If you're 20 and 30 and you're listening to this show, change the radio dial now. This isn't for you. But if you're 50s and you're 60s and you're 70s and you're older than that, I'm talking to you. We cannot afford bank failures. We need our money. We can't afford low interest. We need money. Peace talks failed. Gas prices are going to hit the roof. Gold and silver is going to hit the roof along with it. So let's go. That's the thing you need to realize. As things go up, as prices go up, as costs go up, we need our money to go up. It makes sense, right? There was a movie Up. Wasn't there a movie Up? There you go, Up. The guy holding the balloon. Holding the balloon. Right? You know what was in that balloon? Gold and silver. Gold and silver were in that balloon. Because that's what's going up. The only way you'll keep up with what is going on money-wise to get through retirement is moving to physical metals. Now, it does matter who you use, right? Golden Crest Metals is the lowest priced metals company out there. I love these guys. I love it because people that tune into my show get more ounces of gold, more ounces of silver using them, and more ounces translates to more money. More money translates to more growth. More growth translates to a better life. Their buyback program is the best. No fees, no commissions of any kind. Not only that, if you have a retirement account right now and you call Golden Crest Metals at 888-406-6222 or go to kennysgoldquiz.com, either one, and you move a retirement account, you get anywhere from 3 years, 5 years, or 25 years free. No fees on the account for that many years. Unbelievable. Because it shouldn't be about you having costs. It should be about you keeping your money. The government is going after us old people for taxes, right? When we have to take money out of our retirement account, the government says, hey, pay up, brother. Show me the dough. Show me the dough, bro. That's what they say. Show me the dough, bro. That's what Trump says. Show me the dough. But I'm 64. If I take money from my retirement account, I need that money. I don't want to show them the dough, bro. Okay? I want to keep the dough, bro. So what am I going to do? I'm going to move to gold. I spoke to a lady on the phone the other day. She said, Mr. Michaels, I would be nervous buying gold, she said, because I am afraid that someone will know I have it. Well, who's going to know you have it, ma'am? Unless you tell someone. Gold is private, right? Now, why do I say that? I say that because the gold that's in your IRA, the physical gold, the physical silver that's in your IRA is private from the government. Just like the gold and silver that's in Fort Knox is private from you. Does anyone here know how much gold and silver is in Fort Knox? If you do, call me here in the studio right now. 888-961-0222. The reason I ask you the question is because if you don't know how much gold is in Fort Knox, that's because it's private, none of your business. But if gold's in my IRA, hey, Uncle Sam, it ain't none of your business. Gold's private for all of us, folks, not just the government. It's private for all of us. By the way, for anybody tuning into this show right now who's a federal worker, Listen carefully. The post office is now having financial trouble. Many government agencies are in financial trouble. And if you work for one of these agencies, you have what's called a TSP, which stands for Thrift Savings Plan. Congrats, you're invested in a completely broke group of people. Your money's backed by people that are broke. You can take a TSP if you're the right age and you can move it to gold. You can move it to silver. Do it. Do it. Gold will explode coming up. Silver will deliver. Always does, always has, always will. The announcement this week about China pulling silver from the global markets to meet a surging demand has now tightened supply of silver. Silver's cheaper than gold, right? So if you have money in the bank, take it out of the bank's paying you nothing, buy silver. In the last 6 months alone, silver's up 50%. Have you earned 50% in the bank in the last 6 months? If you say yes, you're a liar. But you would have if you would have had silver sitting at home. It's crazy to me that people my age, late 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, continue to be lured to the stock market. I don't get that whole thing. I'm sorry. I don't get that whole thing. You're better off taking your money, go to the roulette wheel, put it on red. You have a better chance of making money than you do in the stock market when you're our age. Seniors need to get out of the market. Okay? Seniors need to get into low risk, low tax, high growth. That's it. And physical metals are the way to do it. And for your money, you know, a lot of you have lost money. A lot of you, your accounts have gone down. So now you're thinking, well, how do I make that money back? I don't have time to wait for the market to correct itself. I don't have time to wait for this war to be over. I don't have time to wait for the dollar to get better. I don't have time to wait for inflation to go away. I don't have time to wait for tariffs to come to an end. How do you make up the money you're losing? You move the metals. Because their growth is so quick and so fast, you make the money up pretty quick. Gold and silver is where everyone's headed. When I say everyone, I don't just mean you and me. I'm talking countries. I'm talking banks. Did you know as of March 9th, all the banks have to have physical silver on the books, not paper silver? They're not allowed to count paper silver as an asset. They must have physical silver. Okay, now we have states in this country that are stockpiling gold. They're encouraging gold-backed debit cards to come into existence. Why are our states stockpiling gold? Are you stockpiling gold? If not, start it now. Now, for us as individuals, the type of gold, the type of silver, the product matters. Okay? Golden Crest Metals is the place to buy your metals. Okay, number one, great buyback program. No fees, no commissions. Number two, if you have a retirement account, you're going to move it with them, you get free account fees. You get free account fees for 3 years, 5 years, or 25 years, or somewhere in between, depending how much you're moving over. They're also the only gold company Bloomberg promotes nationally across the country. They're the only gold company Bloomberg will put their name on. It's crazy. Crazy. Call Golden Crest Metals right now. Here's their number, 888-406-6222. Again, 888-406-6222. Or go to kennysgoldquiz.com. That's me. Go to kennysgoldquiz.com, fill out the form. It takes a couple seconds. It'll come to my email, and the good-looking Brad Pitt of Precious Metals will call you. Can't ask for more than that, man. Barron's is predicting gold to 8,000. Why do I say that? Because Barron's initially had gold at 5,000. Well, gold's going to be at 5,000 in about 2 days, if it's not already. It's headed for 8. Goldman Sachs thinks 10. JP Morgan Chase thinks 12. And they're all talking silver to triple. Now, with the announcement from China that they pulled silver from the global markets to meet surging demand, Bloomberg says now you can expect silver to soar. You don't want to put all silver in your IRA. You want to diversify. Do both, gold and silver. Both are expected to explode here now. Peace talks failed. Get your gold. Okay? Gold will explode. Silver will deliver. Always has, always will. The fact that the government knows where the money is. The government knows where the money is. The money is in us older people with retirement accounts. There's no money. There's no money in the young people. Most of them can't even find their way out of a paper bag. But there's money with us, guys. Those of us with IRAs, 401ks, they know where the money is. They're mining for taxes. The government's mining for taxes. You should be mining for gold. If you stay in paper, you're feeding Uncle Sam. If you stay in gold, you're feeding not only you, not only your family, but your heirs and your legacy. Okay? Now, there are people near or at the age 73 or over. And at 73 and older, you have to start taking distributions from your retirement account. And if you take a distribution while you're in stocks, you're going to pay tax on every stinking dollar you took out. Yeah. It's fact. But if you move to gold and silver and then take your required distribution, you can take it into physical metal. That reduces what goes to Uncle Sam and stays more with you. Yay. The fact that there's states in this country stockpiling gold is unbelievable. When have you heard that? This is the first time I've made this announcement. I found out about it this last week. States are stockpiling gold because they're encouraging gold-backed debit cards. Whether that will come to fruition, I don't know. But why do I bring it up? I bring it up because think about it. Now they want debit cards backed by gold. Now the banks have to have silver and gold on the books. Everything's headed for gold. So why are you still in paper? I don't get it. Okay? I don't get it. If everything's headed for gold, you need to be headed for gold. I'm in gold and I'm killing it. You know, I have to tell you a quick story. You know, I have a couple safes at my house, right? And they're loaded with silver and gold. Loaded. And every time I buy gold, my wife wants to shoot me. And I always say, if you shoot me, at least my kids will inherit gold if you shoot me. They're not going to inherit something that's worthless. And it's going to go to them privately, where Uncle Sam's not going to have his hand in the money. You see, when you have money in the bank and you die, your heirs take your death certificate into the bank and they go up to the teller and they say, hello, my mom died, my dad died, and that money's mine. And Uncle Sam says, she's right, the money's hers, but it's also ours. But you see, if that money went into gold and that money went into silver and that gold and silver got shipped to your house and you die, guess what? Those heirs go get that gold and silver and Uncle Sam ain't around. There's no government intervention. It's how it should be. If you live till you're 80 or 85 or 90 or 100, whatever that number is going to be, you've worked this whole time to build wealth. Why should Uncle Sam get it? Why should Uncle Sam get it? Okay? Your kids should get it. Your grandkids should get it. And by being in gold and being in silver, it goes to them without any government involvement. How sweet is that? Call Golden Crest Metals right now, 888-406-6222. They're there right now. Anybody that picks up that phone is not as good looking as I am. Be prepared. They're kind of ugly, but they know what they're doing. Call them up, 888-406-6222, or go to kennysgoldquiz.com. kennysgoldquiz.com. Go there. It'll ask you a couple questions. You answer them. It comes to my email, and I'll call you. And I'll move your IRA for you. I'll move your 401k for you. Silver is tripling, according to Bank of America. This week, China pulled silver from the global markets, folks, to meet demand. That's tightening supply. But demand doesn't stop. Move to gold, move to silver, make it happen. As far as your cash in the bank, yes. We all have to keep money in the bank because we all got bills to pay. That's true. Don't tie your money up in CDs. Don't tie in high yield savings. Don't tie in high, whatever they call it, high interest accounts. What's high interest to a bank? 3%? 3.5%? You want to have high interest on your money? Move to silver. It's 140% in the last year. And now they say it's going to triple. Can you imagine if you buy silver today and they're right and this thing triples? Woo, baby. So keep enough money in the bank to pay your bills. The balance of the money, put into physical gold, physical silver, put it in your safe at home, sit back and enjoy the journey, folks. You're a senior. Enjoy the journey. Watch your money grow with no stress, no headache. If you leave it in the bank, you'll watch your money go down the toilet. If you leave it in stocks, you'll watch your money go down the toilet. If you put it in gold and silver, you'll watch your money grow. And at our age, that's what we need. So, call Golden Crest Metals, 888-406-6222. Again, 888-406-6222. Or go to kennysgoldquiz.com. If you go to kennysgoldquiz.com, you're going to get me, and I will help you personally. Okay? Guys, gold and silver's worked for me. That's why I do this show. Okay? No better place. Call Golden Crest Metals. You get more metals there than anywhere else. They're the cheapest, one of the cheapest metals companies out there. That's more ounces for you. Yay! Call them, 888-406-6222, or go to kennysgoldquiz.com. I'm Kenny Michaels. This is Striking Gold, and I'm going to tell you something. Don't wait to buy gold. Buy gold and wait. See you next week.